Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show?
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Need a drink.
I'm not gonna give a little briefing.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have invested in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good form.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Oh, it's raining. Not sure if he was talking to me or not, but I was letting dialogue go, but that's... Yeah, you drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta make it.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries?
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Alright, this is technically a new video, a new setting, so welcome back. So I'm assuming we have to find her shoe somewhere here. Let me check over here. The hell? I can click on this. Let's go over here.
Find anything interesting?
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Okay.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
And what size are those? This is irrelevant.
I doubt it.
Let me check her before I move any farther.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Okay, no ring taken. Alright. Alright, back out. Alright, apparently that's all I could check. Alright.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Truthful, okay.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
I swear.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, so where should we go first? Let's see. Let's go, yeah, let's go there first. Why not? Scooch over, you're driving.
You can drive.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guys when you're saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation.
I
understand? At least the rain stopped. Changed back into those white bucks.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
What was it? F1 3. What was it? F1 3. I don't even remember. Shit. Damn it. Hold up. Let me double check. Yeah, 6-3. Okay. I know he just said it to him, but forgot. 6-3. So it's over here.
Mrs. T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Alright, that's it? Alright. So I'm assuming her address is now in there. So let me go there before I go to that hobo camp.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
Alright, while he's talking, making himself stupid.
Check if she was a regular.
Alright, let's finish finding what we can in this place. Why was this put
I
down?
wonder why the picture was turned down.
Alright, is that it? Alright, good. I was hoping I didn't have to pick up that damn brush. They allow you to pick it up, but it's useless. No good. Okay. Alright, I'm assuming we're good in this area. Let's check over here. The kids' room. The New Testament.
It doesn't appear to be connected. I don't think this is going to help us.
Alright. Oh. What's that boat? Okay. Another one.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Anything else? Checking here.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
What's this letter? Or note?
Not much help.
Food for the needy. Holiday, what is that? Collection drive starts this Saturday.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
How is that not much help? The lady said that she's seen a hobo by the body, or it's like in the area. And that letter has something to do with helping the needy or the homeless. That's connected. What am I? Come on. Another purse.
So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Damn it, the ambulance. So is that why he didn't strip her naked and write something on her? Because she didn't have her lip gloss? Or her... She had a purse.
To be in quite a state to leave this behind.
In that opening cutscene, she did have a purse. If I remember correctly.
We can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Size 8 again. They're always size 8. I don't think there's anything I have to see out here. I don't know.
Ours was out in the rain last night.
Another ambulance. Alright, apparently I'm not done, so let me double check. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe I do have to go outside, I don't know. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. This doesn't pertain to the case.
And we're still not done. Oh, what?
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Now I think we're done, right? Yeah, we are. Alright, good. So let me head back this way. Oh, let me use the phone. I forgot. Got my way.
Operator, message for KGPL.
through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help. For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Alright, let me review my evidence, make sure I don't miss anything. I know I will, but approximately around 2 a.m. Gotcha. Ground close to body. It doesn't say what size, but he's a size 8. Yeah, that's the laundry label. Name and address, yeah. Matchbook. Address. A victim's handbag. Muddy boots. All this is his, like his clues. Alright.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Can't tell if he's being truthful or if he's... Damn it. I want to say doubt. It's my last little point. Let me see. Oh, damn it. I might have to say truth. Because I don't have proof that anybody hates her or anything. Alright, yeah. Whatever.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Yep, wrong. Whatever.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Wait, if she was at a party, why she didn't bring her wallet and stuff then? I'm still trying to figure out what could I have used for... You know what? I can't do this over. Actually, this is at the beginning of the mission. Give me a minute. Oh, that's probably why I couldn't... Wait, let me see. Because I feel like because I didn't go to the hobo camp first, that whatever I could have used to say that somebody did hate her when I was interrogating or talking to her husband, then that's probably why I got it wrong. Once I do have it and I just...
Got to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we...
Or I just overlooked it or something, but I think that's probably why I didn't have the evidence for it. Because I didn't go to the hobo camp yet. So let me go first. Hopefully I don't sound sick or anything.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. And they got earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at this.
We should follow the other lead. These guys can wait.
Can I talk? I can't talk to you apparently. Get out my way, boy. Who can I talk to? Alright. Guess there is nothing here. Whatever. Let's head back to the husband.
That's the cop, right?
You know the way. You can drive.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. The Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Alright, this is my second time back here. I had to restart the whole mission. When he got in the car, he hit a pole. So that better not be counted as city or vehicle damage by the end of this damn mission. But let's go.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange...
What's the problem, Charlson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Charlson? Some bums think filling out a mission...
You check if shoes are regular.
I wonder why the picture was turned down. Junk. Probably nothing. Circumstantial. Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
If you'd excuse me, ladies. So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity. She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. See if Pinker can match the impression of the crime scene.
Ours was out in the rain last night. Incidental. Doesn't give me anything to go on. Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you. For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
All right, let me review my evidence again. Okay, time of death, tire tracks, laundry, book. All right, so nothing new was added. All right, whatever.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
So even when you use a skill point and you redo or restart the mission, they don't give you your skill point back. That's interesting.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
Alright, first the question and his answer was pretty much basically about how nobody had any like problems with his wife, and then after you pick like lie, truth, or doubt, then it diverts to, oh, I think you killed your wife. Do you have any proof of that? And I'm assuming right now you could use the cut rope from his boat as proof. But that's my point. It kind of usually diverts to the point where sometimes you can't use what you initially thought you could use as evidence, and it kind of messes you up. But if that makes sense, but whatever. Do you have any proof? Yeah, give me that.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
Alright, see, now I got it. See, of course I didn't get that right the first time. How was I supposed to know I needed to... You know what? Let's move on.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
See, now I don't know what to use for that. Having a good time, she decided to leave. I have a feeling that's something to do with her handbag. Because if they went to a party and then she was murdered, she would have had her purse with her when she was going to the party in the first place. But why is it home? I'm assuming that's what you're supposed to use, but... No. Alright, yeah, let's see, whatever.
So when I call this Bobby Ross character and he tells me you're lying...
Look, what do I have to do to convince you that I stayed at the party?
Oh yeah. He has a wet jacket. Convince you I'll stay at the party. And muddy boots. Oh, this is gonna go bad. Why do I have to convince you I stay at the party?
I want to find who did this. I want to help.
Yep, see, yep.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Yeah, he's lying, but... Was she happy at home? Oh no, because she always went to the bar to drink, right?
I think you're in an unhappy marriage, Lars. I think you're lying, and you would like to get it off your chest.
You telling me my wife was unhappy? What proof do you have of that? Why aren't you out there trying to catch the person who did this?
You know what? Whatever. I'm
When was
over
the
it.
last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
If Bobby Ross doesn't confirm your story, we are going to come back here and pick you up. This doesn't look good, Lars.
Sounds like the Tarleton broad had her last drink at Barron's bar. We should check the place out.
I ain't doing this case over, so
Appreciate your
whatever.
time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Oh, my throat.
You're behind the wheel.
Let's take a quick intermission.
11 King, go ahead.
Blizzards in eastern Colorado, coyotes became a
between Temple and Sunset. Use caution. The suspect is wanting connection with 2 assaults on females.
That's a couple of blocks from the murders.
The engine drives the coyotes out of their lairs, and the shadow of doom.
There's an ambulance by my apartment right now, so
Gents?
if you hear it, I'm sorry.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Beers all around.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable. Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Bluff. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away. Go.
Why you point him out, you idiot? Wait till we get by the damn table, you stupid. Excuse the ambulance that went off during the cutscene.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Car can't go through a fucking fence. Tough as wood. Okay, go. Get out the way. Alright, I'm almost there.
Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you. He's showing you how.
Shut up. Oh shit. City damage.
Maybe you shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps.
If you don't shut up.
You gotta get me closer. I'll try to shoot out his tire.
Woo!
Wish me luck.
Don't you run in the street. Oh, there we go. Thank you. There's gonna be a lot of city damage in this. Shit. Alright. See for the turn again. Idiot move.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
Get out.
Stop or I will shoot. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice, private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
There's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for it.
Alright, let me use this real quick. Where is it?
Will you look at this clown?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Thanks, man.
Alright, let's head back and see where we have to go next. Yeah, where do we have to go next? Let me see. Yep, back to the hobo camp. So that's probably when I have to start looking at stuff. I was searching too early. You know what? I'll drive. Whatever. Hurry up.
11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Yeah. See our taxi anywhere?
Yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Where's that cab got to now?
Alright, so we changed our destination now.
Yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe. Heading north on Whitmer. KGPL clear.
Alright. We changed our location or our destination. These damn cars are distracting me. So now we're chasing this taxi.
Taxi anywhere?
Car 11K, your suspect vehicle, yellow cab 3591, sighted at 6th and Valencia.
.3591, that's him there, Phelps. Hit the siren.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gone and ruined my day.
I'm not gonna check the Crystal Ballroom. Is that him right there? In the way of traffic. Woo.
And you feeling exquisitely clear.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. We need you to stay close to 7. We need to hold out. How do we do that? Like this.
Fuck that. Down, Phelps.
If you want
You just randomly killing hobos.
Disciples know what you did last night?
Motherfucker, come here. Come on, grapple, grapple. Yo.
Your face is about...
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
my foot's numb. Ow. Ow, ow, ow,
Someone's
ow,
over
ow,
here,
ow,
Phelps.
ow, ow.
Toss it, see what you find.
Ow. Alright. Ow. Oh, another newspaper. Let me wait on that for a minute. Hold up. This the damn picture I found earlier?
Mystical.
See, I was searching it too early. Why was it?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
I'm not sure. Was that finally added to our locations or no? Something keeps right. There you go.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Tarleton's chin.
You know, the marks on the victims for their throats look a little bit bigger than the actual rope. But that's probably just me. Alright, now let's go to the newspaper. Missing morphine. Cops say goons fighting dope war. Powerless to stop escalating violence.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest?
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Alright, another newspaper went off during that newspaper cutscene. So I might just skip over some of that. Which way?
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Tarleton?
I have no recollection of the people I've killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Tarleton with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Tarleton near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Many places I go where I please. Alright, he doesn't have a car, I don't think. He goes many places. They got to use. Probably have to, yeah. Well, I don't know, do I use, kind of forgot the damn question.
What are you staring at, boy?
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say?
Why didn't he kill her at the... Yeah, well, how do I know that's her purse? Found in Stuart Ackerman's lean-to. Ah, shit. I wouldn't pick this, but... we don't know if that's her purse or not. It's either this or doubt. I don't... Damn it. Whatever.
What are you staring at, boy? You do your worst. You're the willing tool of a despotic state designed to victimize the unfortunate.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Tarleton.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Yeah, I knew that last question was wrong. Alright, vehicle damage. Little over 200. City damage, almost 600. 7 out of 11. 7 out of 11. Questions right. I found all the clues. The bus driver who delivered Teresa to her death might have lacked a chance to testify. Okay. Alright, next case.